Now, which one of the following towns is well known for its elaborate water harvesting and management by building a series of dams and channelizing water into connected reservoirs? 2021. I think everybody knows the answer for this particular question. That is Dholavira, Kalibangan, Rakhigarhi, Ropar. The answer we know, that is Dholavira, because there is Dholavira is quite unique. We will discuss the features of Dholavira also. We will discuss Kalibangan, Rakhigarhi and Ropar also. We already talked about Kalibangan. Why Kalibangan is famous? Because knowing for fire altars, we'll come to Kalibangan also. But particularly this particular answer, that is answer is Dholavira. And why Dholavira is famous? Because of this water management system. And also one of the unique items that we see in Harappan civilization is the bricks. Bricks was used for house making also, and at the same time drainage construction also. But here Dholavira, we have discovered evidence of stone structures, and that is quite unique about Dholavira. And that is where the questions are coming from, the unique towns. Okay, so unique towns and the unique features of this particular town. So, and also one more unique feature of the Dholavira is that the most of the town layout of Harappan civilization is two parts. That is the western part as well as the eastern part. And the western part is smaller, and at the same time it is having citadel, but the eastern part is larger, but it does not have any citadel. But Dholavira has been divided into three parts. Okay, so that is the lower town, citadel as well as the middle town. Okay, the one middle aspect is also added. And again, as the question mentioned, this town is known for water channels and reservoirs. And we'll look at the pictures also. And these water channels and reservoirs are made up of stones, and particularly which stone is used? Particularly the sandstone is used. And stone pillars are also found. Stone pillars, and at the same time even some we can say signboards made up of gypsum paste on wood, and these kind of unique features also have been found from Dholavira. Okay, so and it is a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 2021 and discovered by Jagapati Joshi in 1968, because they are concentrating on some of the names of this particular archaeologists, and that is the reason I have given the names of these particular persons also, and referred to as the earliest stone sculptures or architecture in Indian history. So before this, we don't have any, we have the stone tools, but utilizing stone, making certain kind of architecture, some kind of sculptures, and that is we can come from Dholavira. Okay, so this is a unique, the pictorial representation of Dholavira, and you can see the unique, the water systems. Okay, so water systems in Dholavira. So this is a unique feature, and this is the question, and also why this question was asked, and very simple, and that is there was, in 2021, this question was asked, and because UNESCO made this particular site as the World Heritage Site. So that is the reason sometimes the static portions question can also can come from the current affairs based topics too, and that is the reason it is very important to be well versed with the newspaper readings. Okay, and then again, what are the other answer options for there? Kalibangan, it's in Rajasthan. It's also called a city of black bangles, because we have discovered from some bangles which have been burnt. That is the reason name is also Kalibangan. Bangan in Hindi it is bangles, and it is in Ghagar River Valley, because we have three river valleys are there in Indus, or we can say Harappan civilization. That is the Indus River Valley, Ghagar River Valley, and then again Ravi River Valley. Okay, so that is majorly the major portions of Indus Valley civilization. It is there in, as the name mentions, the Indus Valley also is in Ghagar. And who are the persons who excavated this one? And there is B.K. Thapar as well as Amalananda Ghosh. And we have discovered the evidence of plowed field, and that shows the evidence about the agriculture in Harappan civilization. Okay, so plowed field evidence, it is there in Kalibangan. At the same time, fire altars, we already discussed, especially in the religious themes. The fire altar is got from Kalibangan also, as well as in Lothal also. And again, decorative bricks are tiles for flooring. This is one of the uniqueness, because in most of the Harappan civilization, the houses have cow dung for flooring. They use cow dung for flooring, but here they have used certain kind of stones, or we can call it as tiles, and that is in Kalibangan. But actually in India, this particularly in Indian history, the usage of stones, the usage of tiles for houses became much more common with the coming of the Central Asians, Kushanas, and then again Indo-Greeks, Indo-Bactrians. Okay, so after they came, especially in the post-Maurya time, and that is when this usage of tiles for flooring becomes quite common. But in Harappan civilization, one city that is known for using tiles for flooring is Kalibangan. Okay, then again we have discovered some camel bones also here. Okay, Kalibangan. At the same time, cylindrical vegetation seals also there, because we know seals are two types, square as well as rectangular. But here we have some cylindrical seals. And according to certain historians, these kind of cylindrical cells also found in West Asia, that we can talk about Mesopotamian civilization too. Okay, and then again Rakhigarhi, it is excavated by Amarendranath, and it is quite in news nowadays also. Why Rakhigarhi is famous? Because it is the largest site. But in certain textbook you must have seen there is mentioning as Mohenjo-daro as the largest site, but actually that is now, according to the present excavation, Rakhigarhi is the largest. And why Rakhigarhi is famous for? having a jewelry making unit and also jewelry factory also we can say, but where the bead making factories are there, Chanadaro as well as Lothal, and it is in Gagarakra Valley, it's in Haryana. Okay, Rakhigarhi, Kalibangan is in Rajasthan, Rakhigarhi is in Haryana, and also we have discovered some dome-like structures, upsidal, it is called dome-like structure also called as upsidal. That has been discovered from Rakhigarhi too. And but in May 2012, the Global Heritage Fund and declared Rakhigarhi as one of the endangered heritage sites in Asia. And why it has been endangered? Because of the developmental pressure, because of the human encroachments we can talk about, or we can say anthropological mismanagement we can talk about. That is, Rakhigarhi has been recognized as one of the endangered heritage site in Asia. And that is the largest site we know, that is Rakhigarhi, which is the smallest. As they say, one of the smallest. We don't have particularly in a which is the smallest site of Harappa, because still excavations are going on. We're still discovering about. As of now, that is one site that is in Pakistan, that is Halladino, and that is called as, that is referred to as the smallest site of Harappan civilization. So we discussed Dholavira, discussed Kalibangan, and we discussed Rakhigarhi also. Okay, one more site was there, and that is Ropar. And Ropar is in Punjab, we can talk about, and it is discovered by or excavated by Y.D. Sharma in 1953. And they say that when after India getting independence, the first site to be excavated, the first Harappan site to be excavated was Ropar. That is in Punjab, and is located on the banks of river Sutlej. And what is another feature of this particular site is that when we have discovered the dog beneath the human grave. Okay, like we talk about joint burials also, pit burials also, coffin burials also. Joint burial is, that is the Harappan people believed probably believed in the afterlife system. Okay, they buried dog with their masters. That is also, that evidence is there. And copper axes also have been found. At the same time, some other ornaments like beads and bangles, because these are all city life we are talking about. In city life, we will see more evidence about the material aspect, the materialistic life of Harappans. So every site you go, that we have evidences of this kind of materialistic features. That is ornaments like beads and bangles. So, and copper axe is also found. Again, keep repeating, Harappan civilization is majorly a copper and bronze age, because the first metal that we talk about in human civilization, that is chalcolithic, charcoal, that is copper, but the Harappan civilization is called as the bronze age. Okay, the bronze age, because majorly the bronze and copper was used. So these are the questions that asked in particularly the Harappan civilization. So we discussed the 360-degree angle of all these questions, the religious theme we discussed, the seals theme we discussed, and unique sites they talk about. Of course, you might have already have the knowledge about what is found in Mohenjo-daro, what is found in Harappa. Okay, these are major sites, but what they are unique sites we discussed, the Kalibangan, Rakhigarhi, and everything. And any other sites you feel like which are in news, please go through them also.